All right. Whew. That looks decent. The sun right in my eye. What's up, people? Let me make sure I got this set up right. I haven't been on live in a long time. There we go. Haven't been on live in a long time. Sorry, guys, for the wait. But I got some very important news to share with everybody. Not anything personal, but I think the community. How you doing, Goofy Rules? I'm doing great. I got some great news, potential news for the community. And I want to make sure that it starts to get out. What up, Paul? How are you? Guys, I'm going against the sun. I should be going this way. Actually, I couldn't even see the screen if I go that way. So I can barely see the screen right now. But the good news out there, how you doing, Hawkwind, is there is a House bill out there right now. There's a bill out right now that you want to reach out to your Congress people and get this passed. Okay? Now, that House bill and make sure I get this right. HR 7120. There you go. HR 7120. It's straightforward. It's straightforward on what it's looking to do. You can go to the government website right now and listen to it. It takes about like 30 seconds to read it. You can even listen to it. It takes even less time. It says exactly what they're trying to get accomplished with that House bill. That little pupper. That little pupper, dude. Y'all didn't see it. There's a little pupper in there. What up, little pupper? You see him? There's a little pupper there. Oh, it's two little puppers, a little chihuahua. What up, that is? Man, I'm doing great, guys. I'm doing great. But definitely check out House Bill HR 7120. The little one, she's doing great. She's running. She's, smacking people. She's a tough little cookie, man. She's tough, man. She falls. She doesn't even cry. She gets back up and acts like you did something wrong. Like I should have caught her or something. Uh, 7120. And this is in response to the George Floyd incident. There you go. That's the one. Now, if you listen to it, it says exactly what we want. We want accountability. It requires for law enforcement to have body cameras. It's a requirement. It means You can no longer just say, "Oh, I have a body cam." You have to have your body cam running. Yeah, cops are murderers. Another thing it hits on, and yeah, my little girl, man, dude, I love her so much. She just babbles at everybody, screams, tries to punch them. She's tough though, man. I love her. Another thing that they're trying to do is change the requirement for qualified immunity, right? From what was it? I think it's like knowingly or recklessly, meaning they can't use qualified immunity like, well, I didn't know I couldn't do this. No, knowingly or recklessly is what they're trying to change it to, so that way you can prosecute these officers. And they even hit on qualified immunity, guys. Check it out. Definitely check it out. Qualified immunity is definitely a license to kill. It's a license to murder. And what most people don't understand is like there's so much an officer can get away with, and there's been another case basically that is trying to alleviate the burden it has on the public for qualified immunity. And what they did is they've addressed it in the Supreme Court, saying, no, you guys been using qualified immunity all wrong. If that's the case, there's never going to be any justice for the people. And I think they're starting to see exactly how qualified immunity is kind of a ass backwards ruling. What was it? One lady was sexually assaulted by a judge. Right? And the courts gave him qualified immunity because there is no other case where a judge has sexually assaulted somebody and said, oh, you're free to go. But they had to reverse that during this new case. I forgot what it was. I think, who was it? Junkyard News covered it. Yes, it was supposed to be for honest mistakes. But as you said, like, they naturally abused it. Like any rule, I say it's like picture somebody who was a manager. Or I'm sorry, someone who was like a longtime employee at a, say, gas station. And they finally get that position saying, oh, well, now you're a manager. You can set the rules. You can set the hours. You can set who works, when, how many hours they get, set and said, opportunities. And you have that availability to do that. And they finally get that position of power, and they abuse it. They abuse it. Say, oh, well, if you can't work on the weekends, how about we just take you off the schedule? Or something like that. So that's one of the situations that can happen. That can happen. They abuse their power. They realize, oh, I'm in this position. I'm salary now. I can go ahead and do whatever the hell I want. I'm gonna get paid. I ain't gonna show up for the next 3 days. Fuck it. And they abuse it. They abuse it, and to the point where corporate says, oh, whoa, wait now. Now, we said you're a manager. We didn't say you can just go ahead and not do shit. It happens all the time. People abuse their power when they're given it. Especially when they're, who was it? Who said it? Said that most cops are usually either bullied in high school or middle school, whatever. And when they grow up, they want to become cops so they can do the bullying. Same goes for anybody in other low-level positions to rise up to a higher level position. They eventually comes up as a bully. Guys, I have to turn over because this sun is right in my eyes. It's hard to read your comments. Hold on. I'm gonna get down here. It's so bright in my eyes, man. Damn. Can't see shit. It's a nice Toyota. But anyway, there's also another bill I want to bring up to you guys as well. It's very important, which I say is very, how do you say, it definitely violates the First Amendment. Definitely violates the First Amendment. I can't think of a better word. It's just a violation of your rights, right? This is in Louisville, Kentucky. Okay? Louisville, Kentucky, all right? For those of y'all who live there, you may already know about what they're already trying to pass over there, or if I'm not sure if they already did pass it. But Louisville, Kentucky. Look up Bill SB 211, Louisville, Kentucky. Let me get over here in the shade. Maybe I can actually get. I'm too fucking tall for this fence. All right. From the Justice League? No, I haven't seen that yet. Let me see. Who's qualified immunity as defense? Yeah, yep. But definitely, guys, SB 211.
I've seen a little white dog wandering around here, have you?
I haven't. What does it look like?
It's just kind of just a little white dog about like this, kind of fluffy looking.
A little fluffy looking then?
Yeah.
If I see it, I definitely bring it around this way.
All right. Okay.
No problem, man. Have a good one. Did I just hear a dog? Oh, that's a little chihuahua. That's not a little white fluffy looking thing. That's a tall rat. I call chihuahuas tall rats. They'll bite you. They're mean. Little mean ass tall rats, man. What's up? Yeah, man. I'm sorry I'm in the sun again. It's so hard to read everyone's screen names because it's grayed out a little bit. Let me go ahead and get over here back in the shade. Northern Corruption Monitor, how you doing, man? But yeah, guys. Is that someone's mask? What is that? That look like a mask to y'all? Look at that. Look at that. That's how COVID spreads, guys. People leaving out their masks like that. See that? Just leave it on the ground. That's like leaving your underwear on the floor. And speaking of masks, all right, as you know, we're in Texas, the great state, big state. Oh man, the great state. So a lot of people are it's very magnetizing how people are reacting to the mask mandate being dropped, which I had so many people commenting on my Facebook page. Oh my god, they're getting rid of the mask mandate. People aren't going to wear masks. Oh my god. Oh, they can't enforce mask mandates anymore. Did I buy the new Nikon? Actually, I bought a Canon Rebel. The Canon Rebel. Which one? 7? I bought the Canon Rebel, so I'm not gonna get the new Nikon P1000, only because the Nikon P900 it ruined my experience with it. Only because it's a one-trick pony. It's a one-trick pony, right? It zooms in very far. That's it. So here's the thing about the mask mandate. It never was enforceable for mask. It never was. And it doesn't matter, you know, if you don't believe me, you can look it up. You look up the verbiage. Yeah, the P900 is a one-trick pony, but definitely, the mandate was never enforceable for the mask. It was only enforceable to trespass, right? So if if business says, hey, you're not doing what we're asking you to do, we want you out of here, which can be done at any business. Any business can say that, even now, right? They can enforce a trespass. He never said to enforce any form of mask restrictions, because he knows in Texas people don't like being told what to fucking do. You're not going to take our guns. You're not going to tell us to cover our faces. Bob Saget. Right in the sun, man, I swear. Alright, let's see. The P900 that I have, I don't want to get the 1000. I still enjoy my 900 because I still can get those shots that I want from far away, right? So, like, I got some decent black and white photos on my camera right now. I should go ahead and publish those. I can get some decent zooms in, but I know it doesn't have any attachments that you can add to it. So, like the windsock issue. If there's wind, you're going to get a bunch of wind noise. What's up, nasty Nathaniel? All right. And let's see, here we go. Yeah, in 4K, it would be great. It would be great. But like, here's a guy who's looking for his dog. Any luck? No luck? Where does your dog usually run off to?
Well, this thing, she's not consistent.
She's not consistent?
No, when she runs, she runs.
Oh, okay. She's a sprinter, okay. Well, again, I'll bring her back this way if I see her.
I just thought, since you were around walking, I would ask.
If I see her, I'll bring her back around this way.
Alright, thanks.
Those little sprinter dogs, man. That's the problem with Milo. Milo, he's a sprinter. He likes to get out there and enjoy the day. He says, oh, I'm out, I'm free. All right. He says, let me get up out of here then. Milo be like, where the white bitches at? I love that dog, man. He's funny. Now I saw Coming to America, the second one there. Oh man. Oh. If you're freshly new to Coming to America, I guess you can find that like hilarious. I don't know, but I guess I had a high expectation, right? And that comes from watching the first one. I had a high expectation, and it let me down because again I had that high expectation. So I gave it about a 4 out of 10. I gave it a 4 out of 10. It kind of reminded me of what was that movie? Scary Movie 3, right? Scary Movie 1, hilarious. Scary Movie 2, all right. Scary Movie 3, all right. Y'all done lost me. And it's like they skipped a whole middle part and just ruined it, in my opinion. It was funny in some cases, but definitely you know, I give it about a 4 out of 10. Because it wasn't. Is that the dog? No, that's not the dog, is it? No, that's a dog on the leash. About to jack somebody else's pet to bring it over. But yeah, I give it about a 4 out of 10. And that's me being like an honest, how do you say, for an honest review. I don't know what else to say. Alright, so this is my thing about Monster Hunter. I think Capcom is just trying to like isolate on all the movies they can make from games, right? I was gonna watch it, but I have a feeling it's just gonna be like Resident Evil, but with Diablo chasing you. So I'm gonna see if I can find it on a stream somewhere. If I can find it on like HBO or something else, Amazon probably. But definitely, when it came to Coming to America 2, I had to like begrudgingly give it a 4, right? And that's me just saying, like, you know, it wasn't my cup of tea. There were some nostalgia points, but it felt a little bit, how do you say, very cliche. It seemed very recycled. And I say, if you really want to have a good time, watch the first one. Just watch it there and end it there. Yeah, the first one was funny. I love the part where he wakes up in the morning and is like, "Good morning, Queens!" And they're like, "Fuck you!" "Yes, fuck you too!" Oh, man. Like, it didn't stick like I wanted it to, you know? And like I said, I had high expectations for it. And that's my fault. We're on a dog hunt right now. I might have to stream Monster Hunter World one day, guys. Because to be honest, I enjoy that game a lot. I do enjoy it a lot. I haven't played it in like a year though. So I might have to jump back onto it and see what it's all about right now, because I know they had a whole bunch of updates, a little bit of changes. And I definitely want to beat Diablo again. Diablo, man, he's crazy. All right, what's the big cucumber that y'all made fun of? I forgot his name, but he was definitely a beast. Yes, do that, please. Actually, don't send a link. Send it to my email in my about page. If you send it to my email, my about page, I'll get it there. Yeah, because I know sometimes if you add a link into YouTube, sometimes it'll flag you. For some reason, it will flag you and ban you from commenting at all. So don't leave any links anymore. Go to my about page, go to my email there, and send it that way, because I have noticed recently it doing that to a lot of people. All of a sudden they'd be like, "Oh, you're censoring people." No, I'm not censoring shit. I barely look at my shit. Speaking of crime boss Savaggio, I heard he got fired. He's been released from duty. I like how when someone knows they're doing something illegitimate, they tend to double down when someone calls them out for it. And when it comes to the Savaggio thing, he didn't just double down or triple down, quadruple down. You know, he just fucking, he went all in times, times 20, like Kaioken times 20, my dude. Like Goku levels, my dude. My guy. You did raids on people's homes, captured on camera. You've been arresting people for freedom of speech, violating the Constitution you said you're going to uphold. It's like you got to be more thick-skinned. Yeah, you know what? I was speaking about this, right? I was just saying about the Kentucky thing. I went off track. My bad. Let me go back. So, Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky, legislation says if you are to offend an officer, challenge him, right? Insult him, accost him in any way, it will now be a criminal act and you'll be thrown in jail. And they say, like, if you say anything, if I was to say, fuck the police, if I was to say that could get me thrown in jail now. If I was to tell a cop to suck my dick, I could be thrown in jail now. In Louisville, Kentucky. Oh, look at that. Y'all missed it. You see how quick that thing flew out? It was so fast, man. That's a little hawk. It flies out. Boom! He's gone, son. Some days they're hunting. But yeah, Louisville, Kentucky, man. Yeah, Louisville, Kentucky, man. They got it real bad. I definitely recommend people call up their legislation. I think if you go to Facebook and type in SB 211, Louisville, Kentucky, it'll take you to a picture where the ACLU is requesting people call a number, a hotline, and say, look, this bill has got to go. Otherwise, there will be legal, ramifications, right? Because this is definitely a violation of the First Amendment. Picture driving down the street and saying, playing the song F the police. And then, on top of that, you get arrested. Whenever we leave it up to the government to defund the police, that's it's a double-edged sword, because it's not going to happen, right? They have a way around it, right? There's a way around it. I think one of the situations where they said they're going to defund the police, right? We defunded the police, yay! Turns out those police made $6 million more than last year. What's up, No League? So, my thing is, I think there should be a third, maybe fourth party at this point, fifth party, who knows, seventh party, who cares? because we're leaving it up to Dims and pubs to make up these, choices for us. I'm doing great, Noli. How about yourself? We're out here looking for a little white dog. He says a little fur ball, little small rat, lab rat. But I like walking through this area because this is the only place I can go through with my camera and no one bothers me. Any type of camera I got. Body cam. I ain't got my body cam on today. I should. I don't. No, not my dog. We were talking. All right, let me recap. We were talking about the House Bill HR 7120 and also the legislation that passed in Kentucky. I believe it passed. I'm not sure. Louisville, Kentucky. SB 211. A guy drove up. He said, "Hey man, have you seen my dog?" I said, "Nah, but if I see it, I'll bring it around that way." So that's what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing right now. We're just out here being a good Samaritan. That ain't that little dog. That ain't no little dog. I heard that big old bark. Speaking of dogs, I got to get my body cam footage online because there's situations where, and I say this anytime I'm on my body cam, I try to just recap. It is a beautiful day. Just trying to, recap my thoughts on running from dogs. Don't run from a dog. No matter how big it looks, scary it looks, threatening it looks, don't run from a dog. Yeah, dogs like to play chase, right? That one does look like a cop car, my guy. Oh man, I don't think it is a cop car because the license plate is not beginning with a 1. Might be a retired police vehicle, but it's not a cop car. Yeah, don't run from a dog at any point in time, right? Even if you think the dog is gonna bite you, take the bite, right? Take the bite. You might as well just take the bite. Because here's the thing, when you start running from a dog, that gets them amped up, gets them hyped up. All right, this is that new chew toy that I've been looking for. And it's running. Let me bite that mug. Oh, he trying to resist. Shake that motherfucker's leg too. Oh look, he's trying to push me off with his hands. We get them fingers. Yeah, I like this chew toy. Now, whenever I get if a dog is attacking me, I try and put my arm out like that. Just the arm, a pretty decent chunk of it, And if it's going for my hand, I go in the throat. Bam. If it's biting me already, hand in the throat. That's what you do. Little dog, get your hand, you go right in his throat. But never run. Did YouTube delete your comment? It probably did. It probably did. YouTube, you guys don't understand how much I try and uncensor my channel, on how much work it takes to uncensor a channel, right? It takes so much work because YouTube assumes, oh, you won't like that comment. that comment seemed a little bit of, brass, or oh, they're talking bad about some politician, but we think you wouldn't like that, so they delete it. They delete it, and I'm like, whoa, who deleted that? Like, I'm not on my computer, so I can't see the comments right now. I think even now I should be able to see the comments that are being censored, but there's certain people, they can't even say hello without being blocked. Yeah, like whenever I'm doing my live streams on my computer, say if I was like playing a game or something, just so y'all can be there, it will block. It blocks. I forgot who it was. It blocked him for everything he said. He said, "What's up, dude?" It was blocked. And I was like, wow. I said, are they really censoring you, my boy? Probably. And on my phone, like, if you're speaking right now, there's no way of me telling if I even got your name. I don't even know. I don't even know you're being blocked right now because I'm on my phone and it doesn't even show you. Yeah. Just pretend everything's gonna be all right. Let's go down this way here. Just want to get across the street. That's a big boy. Y'all hear that big boy? Oh yeah, some shade. My boy. This is some good shade right here. I'm still too tall for it if y'all can't see. Oh man. Those of y'all who want to be taller in life, man, y'all don't understand, man. Y'all got it good. Y'all got it good, man. That's that new Scion. It ain't new. That thing old as hell. Shoot. Y'all got it good as hell, man. Y'all short. Y'all ain't got to worry about the sun always being in your eyes. People asking y'all to get something off the top shelf. You ain't got to worry about ducking as often. What's up, Cybertron? What's up, old Japal? My hair will always be something you're gonna wonder about. Thank you, Dead End. You're like, is he clean shaven today? Did he trim his hair down? Is he low hair? Is he big hair? Did he comb it? Is it natural? You never know. Did he braid it? You'll never see braids in my hair. Never. 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 It depends on my mood. Depends if I'm gonna shave my head or whatever. Plus, like, saves on money, man. I got that soul glow. Oh, thank you, Noli. Look at all these, like, oh, is he hunting? Is he hunting me? Is that a crow or a hawk? That's a crow. No worries, brother. So, guys, I've been attacked by one of those hawks one day when I was out filming, and I didn't have my body cam. I was walking down the street, and apparently, like somebody left some food on the floor. Right, just dumped it. Right, some like Burger King or something. Which Burger King, fucking gross. Okay, which is why it's on the floor. And I'm walking by it, and all of a sudden I hear, yeah, I was like, what the fuck is that? And I look up, this motherfucker's swooping around my head and shit. He's over there. I guess he was trying to get the fucking Burger King. I started running my ass off. I said, hell no. Nope. You ain't gonna see G-Tag out here in the street getting slept by a fucking hawk or a pigeon or whatever the fuck it was. I'm out. It's done. And pulled out my Beretta on a little ass pigeon, hawk, bird, whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, I try not to eat too much fast food, but I feel like sometimes it's just a quicker option. You know? And I think now it's become more, what do you say? More accessible. Oh my gosh, man, no. Did it scalp a few of those kids? Man, owls are, man, I'm sorry to hear that. I know, I just don't like getting attacked by birds, man. Because one, they can fly faster than I can run. That's a given. And two, depending on the type of bird, it could either do some damage or just pester me. Right? Those little bitty ass pigeons, they ain't gonna really hurt you. I mean, like, they'll peck you. You know? They'll stick you a couple times. They ain't gonna hurt you much. I mean, it's just gonna be a little pester. But them hawks and falcons and shit, not today. Oh, they carved a little bear out. Carved two little bears. Don't be scared of those women, Paul. You know, I think I probably told you guys about this. My mother, you know, and my grandmother. When my mother was younger, my grandma told her to raise the chicken, to pick out a chicken, raise it up, feed it, take care of it. And she picked it out and she named it Chicken, right? She was young, she didn't know what to name it. Chicken is his name. Chicken. And one day when the bird was big and fed and fat and ready to become chicken, my grandmother didn't tell her what was going to happen, but says, "Hey, go grab your chicken, bring him here." My mom thought, "Oh, we're going to bathe chicken or something, whatever." So we got the water ready, and my grandma grabs her by the neck, pops off the head, right in front of her, and my mother was like, "Oh my God." And she just throws the body to her and says, "All right, go clean off the chicken. Go pluck the feathers and clean it off." And she said, "I was so sad because I raised that chicken." But I was still hungry. So I ate that chicken. Oh, man. So my grandmother on my mother's side was was abusive, I'd say. Luckily, my parents weren't really abusive like that. My grandma, she'd beat our ass just for saying hello. What'd you say? I said, hello, Grandma. Oh, you talking back. Go get the paddle. Yeah, the auto plucker. I've seen a few of those, like a little, it looks like a little bowl type thing, and it rolls the chicken in there, and it just plucks all the feathers. I've seen something like that. My grandma, she was very old school. She would, always like, any male figure who comes in there, she'd always want to beat their ass. And I say, I don't know what the fuck that's about, but I guess it's just the way she, like her times, I'm pretty sure, you know. Yeah, I guess she was hoping one of us swing on her one day. I swear one day, if Grandma was still alive right now, I'll swing on her right now. Bah! No. Remember all them beatings you gave me, Grandma? Bah! No, I'm kidding, guys. Don't beat your grandmas if they've done you wrong. You're like, hey, how you doing, Grandma? Knee to the chest. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh man. So, all right. Here's the funny thing about my grandma. She got so old, right, that eventually she was unable to walk, right. So she was in a wheelchair, right, and we were still taking care of her and all this other stuff. And she said, "Go get a switch. Go get a switch," because she was mad at us for something. She was gonna whoop our ass. So she told us to go get a switch. So we went to the backyard and grabbed this big ass branch, right? And we knew she couldn't go get any other branch because she had to go downstairs. So she's like, "Oh, you talking back? Go get me a switch." She was gonna get ready to beat our ass and thought we were gonna come back with an actual switch. Please. Brought that big old branch, about 6 foot tall, probably about 50 pounds. She said, What the hell is this? She said, "What the hell is this? Get this stick up out of my house." So you wanted us to bring you a switch, huh? She said, "This ain't no goddamn switch, it's a goddamn tree branch." She was so mad at us. She went and grabbed the paddle instead. This is for not getting a switch. This one's for for talking back. And this for bringing this goddamn stick in my house. Now I told you to get a switch. But it was funny because the paddle, we prefer the paddle because I guess it like took up more surface area and cushioned more, so it didn't hurt. So we laughed about that. Yeah, she thought she was gonna hurt us. Yeah, she ain't hurting shit. But nah, my grandma, she, God bless her soul, even though she beat our ass, like, whatever, we thought it was funny. We thought it was funny after we got a little bit older to, like, take them hits. Oh, you hit me, Grandma? Oh. Ooh, I'm so scared. Ooh. I think I need to go straight. I swear, if my grandma was alive today and she tried to hit me right now. You remind me of my baby. And we back. Mrs. asked a question, making sure the little baby is okay. Now, all right. So here's the thing about about my grandma and my grandfather. Before my grandfather passed away, you know, he was in the war. He was doing a lot of stuff. He was fighting, a lot, and he was a tough, role model, I guess you say, right? What's up, Regina? And I guess, and this is my thought of it now, is that, you know, if you're a man, if you're a kid, you have to be tough, according to her thought. You have to be tough, right? You have to understand, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Yes, sir, no, sir. You have to understand those things. And again, like, it's no excuse for her actions, right? Me and my brothers, we were mad at her beating our ass all the time. But again, it was one of those situations where we were like, you know what? This lady old as hell. I could trip her right now. Break all her ankles. Fuck all her shit up. Fah! Look, you see that? Look. Fah! Sweep her shit. You know? Hitting me like that, grandma. Fah, nigga. No. don't do that, guys. Don't do that to your grandma, okay? But I believe she grew up in a time where if you were a boy, you had to learn to fight. You had to learn to, get your hands dirty. You had to learn to take a hit or two, right? So I think that's just how her mentality was. Again, I have no ill will towards my grandma. I just remember the times where she would beat our ass. And like now me and my brothers, we laugh about it. We laugh about it. Hey, grandma beat our ass. Grandma was about whooping our ass left and right. Bop, bop. Did she have a belt? Nah, she never had a belt. Shit. And I remember she said I remember her saying this. Women, she said, ladies don't carry belts because we wear dresses, right? That's what she said. We wear dresses, we don't need a belt. But I tell you what, you gonna listen to what I tell you, you gonna grab a switch. And we had to teach your little brother, like, look, man, she gonna keep on beating us like this, so you better stop getting them switches. Them switches hurt. Them switches. Let me see if I can find a good switch. All right. A switch probably be like not that big, right? Not that big. Probably like your pinky, right? Decent switch, right? And it's about 3 foot long, maybe 2 feet. But it's enough meat on that little twig to not break, And they swing. You hear that? You hear it? You hear that? It had to make that whooshing sound. And if it didn't make that whooshing sound, it wasn't the switch. It's just a stick, right? She said, I ain't gonna hit you with no stick. Nah, give me a switch. Like a samurai sword. They gotta be able to swing that shit, And she would peel it, right? She'd peel it to where it's all green on the inside, right? And she'd dip it in the water. Whoop. She'd dip it in some water. And then dip it in some rubbing alcohol. And you'll rack up, whoop, hit you with that shit. You should, oh, Lordy. Welt pop up on your skin. You be like, oh, Lord Jesus, there's a fire. But she used to beat us with that shit. Oh, Lord Jesus. So we rather take the paddle than the fucking switch, you know what I mean? She got on into that extra shit. Let me dip it in this water here, clean it, and then dip it in some rubbing alcohol right there, yeah? I got pie. Hit us with that shit. Boy. That being said, abuse isn't a joke, okay? I'm talking about my personal experience. So if you're going through abuse, please reach out to somebody, let them know what's going on, and ask for help. But yeah, guys, definitely, because I'm headed back home. I have done my exercise for today. We couldn't find that pupper. But definitely, I'm gonna head back home. Check out, like I said, Louisville, Kentucky. If you stay in Kentucky, this will affect you most, especially if you have anything that you say against the police. I mean anything, even if you want to flip them off, make obscene gestures. SB 211 is a bill you need to look into to have that removed, because it's utterly disgraceful. Hi, Annie girl. I know he was going for, but still, that's funny. Mr. Black won. Woo. Another thing I want to look into is House Bill HR 7120. That's the most important one of them all. That's the most important one of them all. HR 7120. Okay? If anyone has any other questions, please look it up. Google it. The Spanish version of the bird? What is it? Is it that one? Or is that like British thing? I forget. I know, like, I don't know. You have to show me. I have to look it up. I know in certain parts of the world, doing this, waving hi to somebody like that, means you want to rub feces in their face. That's what it means. So I'm not sure if that's like, I think it's like Germany. I'm not sure. I have to look. I have to look it up, because I know in certain ways it's offensive to just go doot, 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 doot. And look at this nice old school Ford. As much as I shit on Fords, I still say I like older vehicles. Ooh, man. This has been a good walk, man. I might have to run this route next time. Psych. Oh, you know what? I bet. There we go. Let's see. Ooh. But yeah, those of y'all who are in Texas, who are also in Texas, I'm gonna say this: the mask mandate being removed has changed nothing. Right? The mask mandate did not mandate for you to wear a mask. It just said that cops will be enforcing trespass laws. Okay? It didn't stop anything. So if you're still not wearing a mask, the government can't say you're going to jail for not wearing a mask. They can get you only for trespassing. I don't know who made up this little thing saying that it's about a mask. It's a placebo. They put the placebo there. They said, this is about mask. And then you found out, oh, it's not really about masks. It's about trespassing, because people will get butthurt about you not wearing a mask And businesses can use any excuse to trespass you because that's their right. So, because it's not a religious exemption, I mean, all they really have to do is accommodate you, give you another option. That's the loop around. You don't want to wear a mask? Well, you can shop online. We can do your shopping for you. No? Okay, well, goodbye. And that's how they kick you out and they trespass you. Ah, yes. I like it. All right, so it's specifically this one, not the rock out one, right? Just that one, right? I tend to do this a lot. I don't really do that a lot, but if I was, I'd do like this normally. Reminds me of that, like, without the thumb. So definitely that. Yeah, that's a big boy. That's a big boy there. Y'all remember that scene from Mr. Bean where he's just going around flipping off people? Just do. You telling me that makes me want to just do this all around the area? All day, man. Oh, man. I had to remember that if I ever visit Spain, man, because I always do like this a lot. Right? People who walk by and they're like, oh, he was taking pictures. I don't know if he was taking pictures of me, but I'm trying to go ahead and, convince him to be scared of me. So I'm going to drive by him and take a picture. And they come by and take a picture. I just go, right on, brother. Keep it up. I like M. Against's analogy. It's like you taking a picture of me is like trying to threaten a hockey player with a hockey stick, you know? Like you were trying to intimidate me by taking a picture of me because I have a camera. Like, all right. That's a shaka from Hawaii. Well, I have to get back home. I'm going to end the stream soon. Apparently the baby is upset. She's crying inconsolably. I think it's one of her teeth coming in. She's tough and all, but you know, them teeth, man, they be kicking her butt. She said, oh my face, it hurts from the inside. I'm like, I know, baby girl. All right, guys. I'm in the stream here. Hold her tight. Nah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and throw some punches at her and let her get a little tough, you know? Nah, I'll hold her. I guess I'll hold her. It seems like the right thing to do. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, guys. Remember, please check out those two bills, SB 211, right, for Kentucky. Anybody who's near Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky specifically, get the switch. Nah, that's one thing I'll never do to my baby girl. Get the switch. I'm like, you talking back? No. And also House Bill HR 7120. HR 7120. Please check out those two. We want HR 7120 to pass. Right? SB 211 needs to be no. We're not doing that here. Okay? So, love, peace, chicken grease. Take it easy, guys. I'll see y'all later. Don't do drugs, stay in school. Out.